in a motherfucking effect. God damn it, we are in this bitch. You got me, your boy Wade, the host of the Wei'S World Podcast, co-host of Talking Sports with Wade and Crony. You can find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and any place else that you get your local podcasts. To my left
is she, the beautiful, the wonderful SHANNY the SHOOTA, Wayman's wife, co-host of the Wei'S World Podcast.
Yup.
One of the three hosts of the Wei'S World Drunkcast.
Yup.
And we will soon have a new show for you guys with me and my husband about our being newlyweds.
About us being married.
You know what I read?
What?
I thought newlyweds was like the first year. And what I was basically saw today is it could be like the first year up to the first 5 years. You could still be considered a newlywed, I guess. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we're still newlyweds.
You're still new in the game at that point. 5 years of marriage ain't shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we haven't come up with a title for the show just yet.
Right.
I'm currently working on graphics for the show, but when it gets popping, it's gonna get popping. And guess what the first fucking episode, I might as well let y'all know, the first episode of our show, our marriage show, is gonna be about fucking. We're talking about sex.
We're talking about sex, baby.
We're talking about penetration. We're talking about everything involving our sex lives.
We're talking about plopping. We're talking about slopping. We're talking about topping.
Who's talking about plopping?
We're talking about dropping.
I'm just gonna lean over here, like you be watching plopping? Ain't that how they did on Kid Phil? He's like, plopping? What's plopping? Y'all nasty motherfuckers out there watching plopping videos.
Plopping.
Horrible. But we're just on.
We're the same, so it's okay. We're gonna have a show, and it's gonna be about us being newlyweds, and we are both under 30 years old. We're millennials.
Yep.
And yeah, we got some interesting
things that we want to talk
points
to y'all
of view.
about. We definitely do. That was to my left. Now, to my right, this big ball of mass, weighing at 245 pounds, coming out of the right corner, the world heavyweight neck champion of the world.
Heavyweight neck champion.
I thought y'all fucking forgot about it because y'all intro was long.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, shit, okay, bro, fuck about it.
They call him the beast from the dark east. They call him the blackness of darkness. They call him Black on Black, JB Black, Mr. Black himself, Neckulous, Neckzilla.
Say something! Say
He
something!
said it all. I mean,
Introduce yourself to the people.
Nebulous? Wow,
That was it.
Okay.
He said it. He
definitely did.
said that.
He definitely did. Well,
Also known as dichotomies. Come on, dichotomies. Come on, bro. Come on.
hey, JNASTY, Deuce, just T up, you know, all the other names that he just stated. Yeah.
So I don't know why, but every time these two call each other, they say, "What's up, dichotomies?" And I don't fucking know what dichotomies is, but it's just something that they do now. So that's what it is. That's what's happening.
That's just our name.
It's never "What's up, bro?" or "What's up, nigga?" You know, it's always a fucked up name or some shit. So,
like y'all, wait. I wish we would have went live the day I called him Baltimore. It's an episode of the podcast where I called him Baltimore.
We don't have to do that right now. You know, it's perfectly fine. You know, if they want to find out anything they want, you know, they can just go through the episodes and find out themselves.
But y'all should definitely go on YouTube and check every episode of season 2 from the Wei'S World Podcast or the Wei'S World Drunkcast. But because we be in this motherfucker cutting up. But since we had nothing on the dog eats, this is an episode of complete randomness and phase 10.
Are we gonna actually play? We've tried to play Phase 10 on camera like 3 times now, and we always get like sidetracked because of what we're talking about, or so I thought it would be cool if we actually just played Phase 10 talk some shit, engage with y'all.
Y'all see, I'm already started.
And see, you know, since we don't really have a docket today. Because it's not really nothing going on other than coronavirus.
Other than coronavirus. That's
like,
really it.
That's really it.
So as a matter of fact, to get people something, let the people know, JB, since you work in the medical field, essential still. Let them know. Let them know what's going on.
Basically, in the state of Indiana, the COVID-19, you know, it's a real thing. The cases are progressing, or not progressing. Progressing daily. I've overheard in Italy and Europe, and also I want to say China. Their case intake on a regular basis has actually been reducing. So that is a good thing. So basically, that the tests that they're running every day, they went from doing 7,500 tests a day or something like that to 10,000. So
wait, that's going up. 7,500 is less than 10,000.
75 increase as far as the people that they're testing on a regular basis.
Oh, so
they're testing,
they went up from 7,500 to 10,000.
Yeah, so they're taking drastic measures to test people. So their intake for the actual virus, from my understanding, what I've read, actually what I interpret from it, is their intake from the virus has actually been reduced. So that's a good thing. They are taking extreme measures to try to at least quarantine those certain individuals that do have the virus. Now, also, like I said, from my understanding as well, that and this is hearsay, that the ones that have tested positive for the virus, they are trying to actually get them to donate plasma so they could use their plasma to actually make a plasma-based medication to help fight off the virus. From my understanding, like I said, this is not...
My shuffle was trash, by the way.
So I still need to do some more reading on that just to make sure, what I'm telling you guys is correct. But this is what I've been hearing as far as that through the grapevine of what possible treatments there could be. I believe I did see something there that's some type of vitamin E oil or something like that you can take. It is a plasma-based vitamin that can help as well. Like I said, everything I'm saying right now is like I said, it was all hearsay. Yeah. But we've taken measures. Our company, like we're known as a critical work environment, So basically, we just have to stay open. Like we have normal hours, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We're still taking new donors. We have to operate as if we're on a schedule. There's no excuse for us not to. We can't come work because of the virus. No, they gave us special passes to go to and from work.
Y'all fancy.
And apparently, this plasma it's a big deal, especially right now, because people not working, people still need money to survive. Grocery stores still open. People still got some bills that they have to pay. Some bills may be excused, but plasma is keeping money in people's pocket. And it's still saving lives at the same time.
I'm gonna say it's saving lives too.
At the end of the day, we're still important. People still need us.
Right. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Pretty much anybody in like a medical type of job. Y'all the front line with this coronavirus.
Yeah. Like we're literally like anybody could come in with the virus. You know what I'm saying? Like with us we're coming in contact. The same thing as a hospital, grocery store. You come in contact with people every day. Just because you're around somebody with the virus doesn't mean you're not going to get it. But at the same time, if it's airborne, it could be on you, and you take it home, and somebody that doesn't have a strong immune system can get it. Like I said, just because you're in contact with it doesn't mean it will affect you, but it might affect others around you.
Exactly.
So just be careful what you do. Like I said in the previous podcast,
be mindful.
Be careful. Be mindful. Be clean.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. But also, with that being said, this is airborne. So yeah, you might be washing your hands and using hand sanitizer and stuff. But if you're not covering your mouth, if you're not taking the necessary precautions while you're out in public and still doing nasty shit,
sticking your fingers in people's drinks,
unless it's your own, or not cleaning your nails. You know, things like that.
Oh, bitch, hold on. Try me again, ho. Try me again.
Oh, look at that.
Huh. Look
I
at,
just want to make that noise too.
look at your scalp.
Look at it. That motherfucker smooth.
Shiny, Mr. Clean,
Anywho.
Mr. Clean.
Anywho.
Alright,
I could buff your head and they be shiny as shit.
thank you guys for tuning in. Hope we're keeping you entertained. We're getting ready to start this game of Phase 10. We actually could play for you guys this time because we don't really have, too much to talk about.
Besides drinking, Rona, and just whatever the fuck's about to go
Yeah,
on.
whatever. What y'all been up to? What y'all been doing during this quarantine? Y'all working? Y'all at home? What y'all doing?
JB got 8 people in his live. Shanice got how many of hers?
5.
She got 5. I don't know how many I got up there, but we got a decent amount of people up in here right now. So let us know.
Right, what y'all doing? Y'all working?
I'm saying, matter of fact, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What are y'all doing right now to keep yourselves busy during the Rona? Let us know. Comment down below on whichever live y'all watching. Let us know what y'all doing right now. We'll shout you out.
Damn.
I just remember that.
No, she can pull up in the back. If there's space back there, we can just open the window and do car chat.
Oh, okay.
But
What's up, YouTube? Don't own the right for that. Shout out to
We use that every
shout
fucking
out
time.
to man, y'all gotta watch him.
And he ain't the first person to do it. I've seen people.
Damn, that's the first person I saw do it.
So, but you didn't give him credit for it. Like I was saying though, but every time for some reason, whenever we get on live and he does, well, he could do what up YouTube, but me and her do it. He be like,
First, I don't do it on camera.
he be like when I say he gives you like the Macaulay Culkin face, like
Wow.
like he be like, did y'all really just do that? You don't own this shit, JB.
I own you.
Shit. But I dealt, you cut, so you first, madam.
And you spit.
Alright, so we're playing Phase 10.
Okay.
And then a brand new dance is the Tootsie Roll.
Where's the box? Because we really, I don't know faces about her.
The box is in the drawer.
You hit the box?
Yeah, the card is in there too. So if you guys do not know Phase 10, it's basically like Uno and Rummy in the same game. And the goal, there are 10 phases.
Tell me a little more hype.
The goal is
There we go. A little more zing and pep.
to get to Phase 10, to be the first person to get to Phase 10 and not have no cards. Because like Uno, the goal is to get rid of, it's to have one card, but then you got to say Uno out.
Basically, the game of Uno is to get rid of all your cards.
Right.
So is Phase 10,
So is
but
this.
you can't get rid of your cards until you hit your phase.
Exactly.
Which is why it's like Rummy. It's on you first.
Alright. So the first set is 2 runs of 3. Or
Two sets of
3 is the first run. Is the first one.
Hold on.
Oh, you can call. I was in the middle of
Alright, so 10. I shouldn't have said what I pulled. Wow.
Don't let them know too much.
Yeah, I did. I was trying to walk y'all through and I gave you too much information. What up, YouTube?
And then ironically, it's on him.
No.
So right now it's on JNASTY. Apparently, we're about to have ourselves another guest, a fourth to this. So kick back, give us 1 second. Shanice, try to fill up this dead air while
While we
get this shit together.
Filler. What's up, Lethal? Filler. Okay, so what's been going on? I am working from home, which is actually pretty fucking lit. Like, I have always imagined working from home, like having my own office, my own little setup. And with me being a photographer, like, I need that anyway. So because I brought my equipment home from work, my dad came over and brought this little like table, so I got my monitors and stuff set up. But so when you walk in my second room, it just looks more like an office. And every day I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is our at-home office. And that feeling is just like, I'd be like, really, I'd be feeling like I wish I was doing other work, and actually working on edits or something. But We'll get there. I'm gonna get there, and then it would be official.
Rest upon.
Got my whole little setup, like my whole little setup,
Twerk.
And now, like, also working from home is lit because I get to like.
Speaking of.
I want to see that on the live.
But come on, y'all. Like, let's get this shit fucking jumping. Like, normally we be turned the fuck up. So
It's also gonna be a little difficult with us not having nothing to talk about. That's why I'm trying to like kind of open up the conversation.
check the shade room.
How y'all feeling about this whole quarantine thing? Like, I mean, besides I'm sorry, I walked.
No, you go ahead. It's just like it was just kind of like
random. I know. But how y'all? I mean, like,
look, man. I don't like being told by the government I gotta be in the house by 5 o'clock and I can't leave out after 5, even though. But
it's
still,
on you.
But still, matter of fact, we do got something to fucking talk about real quick.
okay, so just fuck my subject. All right.
Well, how I feel about the quarantine, I am an introvert. The older I get, the more introverted I get. And
This is perfect.
I'm a homebody. Like, I don't really like leaving the fucking house in the first place. Really for nothing. Like, for nothing. I'm trying to be in the house,
Check my
binge watching TV, working on edits, putting together, I like to be at home anyway. So this ain't really bothering me at all. But I mean, I've only been in the house for I think 6 days now. This is actually day 7 because I started working from home last Friday. So I've officially been at home for a week. Let's see. So, we miss you too, Alexis. What's up? Let's see here. What's up, Brock?
No.
Reading. What you been reading?
Brock from
Yeah.
Alorca, Brock?
Yeah.
What's up, my dude? Like, do you get me? I'm like, hold on, gotta calm
He was about to say.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, y'all?
Blah, 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 blah.
Ain't it crazy that Alorca is closed?
Close as fuck. Matter of
Ain't it
fact,
crazy?
let's talk about that, man. Alorca's close as fuck.
Ain't it crazy?
Me and Shani, we did jump two subjects. So we'll go back to the one that was supposed to go for this. But me and Shanice, so our time at Alorca was so fucking turned. It was so turned. I loved Alorca. As much as I damn near wanted to fight on a daily basis, I enjoyed my time there.
But women also got a problem with authority, which is how low key. And remember, I brought up my grandma. God rest her soul, because she spoke into women, and she literally was like, "I understand." It sounds like women has an issue with authority, because like
It's not me.
he got issues with authority. Have you ever thought that maybe a 9 to 5 is not for him? Or she was asking him, like, have you ever thought that maybe a 9 to 5 is not for you? Have you ever thought that maybe this entrepreneur, you're meant to be an entrepreneur? And she literally spoke into him, and now here we are, I think it's been 3 years now.
Yeah.
And he's got his own show. He's got 3 shows, working on the 4th. Putting out this flamethrower content, and I'm so proud of you. But seriously, my grandma literally was like, that it's probably because he's a 9 to 5 is not for him. He's probably got that entrepreneur spirit, and that's literally what it is. So shout out to my grandma. She's an angel, and I miss her so much. But
So you know.
yeah, Alorca
was lit. Alorca was turned. Like, you got away with damn near everything. I got away with damn near everything. Alorca was fucking turned as hell. I loved it. My first team that I went to was okay. Everybody was cool. But that second team, shout out to TC. When I got the TC team, Alorca got turned the fuck up. It was one time I almost started a riot in that bitch. I almost started a fucking riot at that job. Because it was during the point in time, by the way, that's first phase.
So I guess you winning.
I am.
Bree, where you at?
But yeah, so it was one time in there where it was supposed to be VTO, and because we had no calls coming in, Like zero.
I apologize for the lip gloss.
So,
it's popping.
Motherfuckers was ready to go home. And I'm like, so I used to have this little whiteboard and I wrote VTO on the whiteboard. When I wrote VTO on the whiteboard, when I wrote VTO on the whiteboard, I held that bitch above and I was like, VTO, let us go home. And I literally had the whole center yelling VTO, let us go home. And I don't know, I think I won their respect that day because they was like, this motherfucker really just got our whole center.
I'll never forget. So Alorica is where we used to work at. And it's it was a call center in Terre Haute.
You're a bitch.
And
he skipped me.
We used to work. So it was AT&T was the client. So we was taking inbound calls for AT&T customers.
AT&T
so motherfuckers was calling in like, my bill is too high. I went over my data. Fix my bill, basically.
Like,
that was a common call. They went over. That was a common call. Or, oh, I went on this cruise or I went out of the country.
And I got charged international fees. I need you to take the shit away.
Taking it all, like, they still had to pay that bill, right?
Hell yeah. What you could do was a re-rate, and you could re-rate them as if they were on a plan that would have covered that, and then basically give them a credit back for that difference.
Some people wasn't going for that shit because they still had to pay a ban.
A what?
A ban.
Really?
International charges
are expensive.
If you even, basically, like, if you go out of the country, you need to have a coverage because as soon as your phone goes off that tower, it's gonna be hella expensive. Every call, every megabyte of data that you use, it's gonna be hella expensive.
As fuck.
And that's what, like, I don't know. So those were common calls. Like, oh, I need a payment arrangement. Oh, okay. And then, like, oh.
She's strategizing. Oh! So, if y'all don't know, I got nines and I got fives.
I put it down already. Fuck it. But yeah, so.
You gotta get your face first.
We used to work there, and I started working there because my cousin put me on, and was like, yeah, you should work here because I was working at Body Central at the time, not making no money.
You doing a lot at the same time.
I know it's hard.
I'm trying to play.
It's hard.
Trying to tell the story.
Okay, you got 9s and 5s.
You got 4s and 1s.
Boom. Boom.
Wow. That's on you, man.
That's how you play face tip.
Go. Finish telling your story.
Damn it, where was I at? So I started working at Alorica. My cousin put me on. I was working at Body Central. I'm not making no money. And then we found out Body Central was finna go out of business. So I was really like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I was living off campus, having trouble paying my rent. Like, what the fuck? Did you just go out?
No.
Oh, I'm like, what are we gonna do? So my cousin was like, look, you should apply at this place called Alorica. It's a call center. I had never worked at a call center before. It's my first call center job. I worked there for about a year and a half. And then Wayman, I told him to apply. And then he applied. And
December 14.
And then he started working there. So we started working there together. And then we moved in. We was living together. Me, him, and a couple of our other friends. We was all living together. And actually, one of our roommates, 2 of our other roommates was working there with us too.
Basically, our entire house that we was living in, except
pretty much worked there or res care.
It was like 2 people worked there, res care. Everybody else worked
at Alorica. But yeah, it was fucking crazy. These motherfuckers would be on the phone like, let me speak to your manager. You the typical call center, like, let me speak to your manager. Like, just too much. But nah, I remember one time I talked to this man that was telling me about his wife dying or something, and like I cried on the phone talking to him because I was like, damn, like this is crazy. I talked to somebody from like New Orleans one time.
I love
and I was like, people. Oh my gosh, like I've always wanted to go to New Orleans for Mardi Gras.
Wait, let me tell you
I will because I know you have a story too about Mardi Gras or somebody from New Orleans. So I talked to this dude and he was just like, just make sure if you come down here with your friends, you know, you stay together, don't separate. Like a lot of crazy stuff goes down during Mardi Gras, and you know, You just gotta be safe, but you gotta come down here and try all the food. And he was telling me all about Fat Tuesday, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go one day. Yeah, but it was just an inbound call center. What's your? You had a story about somebody from New Orleans you talked to.
So this lady from New Orleans, like when I say she put me on game, like not even put me on game. It was just she put me on game about how the South was and why I love the South so much. Like born in the G, as I always tell y'all. But I love down south because of the hospitality.
Robert.
What do you say?
This is gonna end hilariously. I see elements of mass destruction on the table. Okay, because this right here,
This is going to end.
it's already
horribly.
kicking in. I'm hot, boy.
I'm hot. Hot! My shirt might come off. That's how hot I am.
Hot, boy.
I remember that when they was barbecuing, and they was barbecuing in the park, and they had a little ass oven or a barbecue grill. Motherfucker pulled it out. He was like, hot. And put it. They had like 5 commercials, y'all. That was
I know
like,
what you're talking about.
like good fucking commercials. I don't know what happened to the old man,
I don't remember.
but y'all gotta pull it up. It's I need probably YouTube.
Yes,
small
they were.
audience.
Hey, Savannah, what's up, girl? I miss you so much. So, what? What?
Nothing at all.
Y'all are such
Weird
men.
niggas.
Y'all are such men.
niggas.
Such,
Woo! God damn it.
such men you are. So proud of you. Hey, girl, what's up? How's things going in Texas?
Woo!
Lone Star State. Hey, all right.
But,
Hey.
no, so let me finish up my Louisiana story, right?
Yeah.
So
Whose turn is it?
Who put this 10 down?
you did, so it's on me.
I didn't put that shit down.
I did, so it's on you.
Nails, come on.
Bow. So, the lady from Louisiana was like, she basically came on the phone like, hey, baby, like, I got my bill going on, and like, it was actually
First of all, I'm trying to finesse your ass.
like, hey, baby, like with that mean Louisiana accent, so I'm like,
Go ahead,
all
take
right.
this.
And the thing is, she didn't really want shit. She didn't want shit. She just wants to do a bill review and to see how I can help her.
Take this.
And so, after,
Sweet talk. Take this bill out for
Take
me.
this restoration. What was that fee called?
what?
It was like when you
The activation fee?
no, when your phone gets suspended and you got a fee.
I think it was like a restoration fee. or something.
Restoration. Take this restoration fee
Some
out.
shit like that.
Thank you for calling ATM.
But-
Alorica. Thank you for calling.
But this lady was like, if you ever come down to New Orleans, you could, like, I'll make you some crawfish, I'll make you some gator, make you some gumbo.
She sold you
She-
a fucking drink.
She was like,
She got that bill off, didn't she?
well, the thing is, she didn't call in to get nothing off her bill. She's calling to check on her bill, like, and what we did to take off was legit, so it wasn't like no finesse. But she was like, you can come down, she said, my door's always open, I'll make you a plate. Like, it sounded like a good old Southern grandma. And
down there. Who the fuck are you?
literally, like, wait, I didn't even really come down here, baby. Like, I'm here to stay your ass up there. But no, this New Orleans ass grandma.
Reconnection fee. That's what it was.
Reconnection
Yes.
fee, that's what it was. This New Orleans ass lady finessed me. I damn near was like, you know what? I told her on the phone, like, I don't want to marry you just because of your accent. I don't know how old you are, but I want to marry you because of your accent. Now, mind you,
Wow.
this
You
was.
told me you wanted to marry me too, so.
It's because of that ass. It was different reasons.
Okay. I had my cards turned up. You guys are sneaky.
We didn't even look. You
Sneaky.
didn't look. You wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, different reasons.
Sneaky boys.
I was dun dun dun.
Really?
I had nothing.
That's two down. Okay, what else? So what else she tell you?
That's pretty much it. It just the story itself ain't really shit.
It's the accent.
It was the accent from the lady and just what she was saying. Like she was just so hospitable. Even when we went to Georgia, the people in Georgia were
Same way.
they were extremely hospitable. Like we went to this little corner store and I had money, but in cash I only had like $1. And so I was like, look, I can run my card and I got the rest on here. I just got this down in my pocket. Take this shit. They was like, you good? They was like, we know your family. You good? They was like, even if you don't come back, you good. Nigga, you don't even know me. I'm from little like 10 hours the fucking way. I appreciate you.
As far as like all the little like, we went to a little
Whose
diner.
turn is it?
We put that two down. Two down.
That
Two
needs
down.
to tell
Two
me
down.
something.
It's so Shanice can't talk and play. It's no offense, not talking shit. You
No, I can't.
She can't. It's
I
multitasking.
can't walk and chew gum either.
What?
It's multitasking. Multitasking.
Did I put this two down?
I put the 2 down.
Oh, okay. It was a 3. Who put the song I made was Who Put That 3 Down?
Thanks.
Made and produced by me.
Yes.
It's
But
called Who Put That 3 Down?
But yes, Southern people got amazing hospitality, and if you
Bless
have
the
opportunities to
Lord.
live down south, I would say take it personally. If you got an opportunity, take that shit. Now, the other story I wanted to tell was what the fuck happened before me and JNASTY got back here. So when we got back, when me and him, we today, like we went to Speedway. When me and him went to Speedway, I left out and went to get a black because I knew we was gonna be drinking.
Speaking of,
He came in after me. And
I didn't.
wow! Break the back. Oh, that's why I got a crack in it.
I know. It already does. Did I clink hard?
Huh?
Did I clink it too hard?
It went. But no, so when me and him went into the store, this dude that was in front of me, something fell out his pocket. Now when it fell out his pocket,
Today?
yeah, that's like a couple hours ago.
I would have been like, hey,
So when it fell out his pocket, right?
come here. I know a couple of motherfuckers want that.
When it fell out his pocket, I did not understand at first what the fuck it was. It took me a
It's
second.
right here. It's right here.
It took me a second to let it register. It was a white ball. Like how you would have a weed bag rolled up, but it was white.
Look.
And so the dude behind me, I just randomly looked back and was like, and he looked at me like, nigga, like, and I'm like, I'm in that moment, like when I say Mr. Krabs meme, like my whole world is like,
Okay.
I'm like, do I pick it up? Do I leave it
Do
there?
I say, hey sir, you
Do
dropped your
do I tell him that he dropped it? Do I
rock his shit.
Hey sir, you like the party?
Do I let the nigga behind me grab it? Like, what do I do at this moment? So
How many plays I could have made with that motherfucker?
balls. It was a whole eight ball. It was
made a couple of
You like the party. That's what
So
I said.
I
to the
took
gas station
I
talking
understand.
for. I walked in and like, what the
So
fuck?
I took the nice route about the shit. When I took the nice route, I was like, hey, I like the dude at the counter was like, hey, get him. I'm like, get him. He was like, hey, bro. I was like, yo, and I was like, and pointed to it with my pinky. He grabbed it, turned around, and dipped out the motherfucking store. He didn't pay for his shit. He had $7 worth of shit. Didn't even pay for nothing. Paid for nothing. Like, cause he dropped the 8 ball of cocaine at fucking Speedway. The shit you see in Indy.
I think our guests may have arrived.
We may have another guest.
So
We got us some brown skin.
wow.
We got us some brown skin. Everybody have some light skin. We got some Hennessy. About to have some Grey Goose.
We're about to have some cream.
You want to talk about mother?
You want to talk about mothers?
It's mother time.
Your mother's
Your mother's
so old.
she makes Dr. Dre look something. Damn it.
Fuck. White Girls is one of the best movies ever. If you
White
haven't seen
Girls?
it, I say White Girls, White Chicks. White Chicks. Is
White girls?
Shut up. White Chicks is one of the best movies ever. If you haven't seen
What's
it.
on his mind?
Hulk, an Incredible Hulk. Who was honking? You see what happens whenever we try to record? No, she's not outside yelling. Oh my goodness.
Open the back door.
Don't break those two open.
I
I'm
was
sorry,
trying
y'all.
to see. Brief intermission.
Brief
We have
intermission.
another guest coming on the show.
So for those
Late night show.
For those on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, we're going to take a brief ad break here while our fourth guest shows up, and we'll be right back with you on the Wei'S World Drunkcast.
Drunkcast.
How's everybody doing? It's your boy Way, host of the Wei'S World Podcast.
And your girl Shanny the Shooter, co-host of the Wei'S World Podcast.
You can catch the Wei'S World Podcast every Monday through Wednesday by at least 3 p.m. on one of those days on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, everywhere that you get your local podcasts, and now
YouTube. Yeah.
we want to say thank you all for listening to the Wei'S World podcast, and stay tuned for much more, because officially every episode from season 2 of the Wei'S World podcast and every episode of season 2 of the Wei'S World Drunkcast will now be on YouTube. So once again, thank you all so much for listening, and stay tuned.
Look like that.
Yo, so if you on Facebook Live,
It depends. I mean, they make it all type of ways, but I put a little bit of that shit.
the
What is this supposed to be? Incredible Hulk?
it's a mix. Hey, so if you're listening on Apple Podcasts,
Girl,
Google
you are
Podcasts,
wild. Not this laugh.
if you listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or anywhere else that you get your local podcasts,
What's that? What drink? What kind of flavor is
this is part 2 of our Facebook Live on the Wei'S World Drunkcast.
Numero dos.
We have ourselves a special guest. So I told y'all, right? We got some Hennessy. We got some Goose. We got some top quality liquor in the house. We got our brown skin. We got our light skin. Say what's up to the people.
What's up? I did. I told them I was looking crazy today, but they better be alright with it. Don't judge me.
Gave y'all a double dose today. But we back on the shit with this phase 10.
Woo!
Who won?
Nobody won. We had to
Nobody.
run it back
Because you want to know why?
Dealer?
for Mademoiselle.
The winner is here.
Wow.
Okay.
She's arrogant.
Okay.
She
Come on,
thinks
confidence.
she thinks she
No,
ready.
it's only because I whooped all 3 of their asses like multiple times back to back.
Now mind you, right?
That's okay.
The lightest one in the room beat our ass.
Came to our house.
And beat our
And beat our
ass.
ass.
Hey y'all, I ain't that light now. I've been trying to get some
He's lighter
sun.
than us.
Alright, but I'm trying to get some sun. I went to use that bronzer and halfway using it, like, it didn't look right. It looked like I shit on my ass when I started rubbing it on.
It looked like you shit on your ass.
And I was like rubbing the shit in my ass. You know the bronzer that they have and you see on the commercials, and the women, they
Holy shit.
look.
Where'd you find this?
By the way, if y'all don't know who this is, well, y'all don't know who this is. Y'all never been introduced to her. This is Bree. She's a
Marie,
very
don't
special
say my
friend.
damn name.
I said she's a very special friend of the cast.
She just came and played phase 10.
She came and played phase 10. She
Several
used
times.
to work with JNASTY.
We
We
turned up.
turned up
Jay
together.
Nasty?
That's his podcast name. That's what he decided to go with.
Woo!
Yeah, that's,
Do not.
shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Where's
Where's your fantasy?
Oh, the Hennessy right here. My
I-
bad. I
I'm
had to get it
not
out the way.
Let me get the fireball too.
No.
Okay, no.
You trying to kill
I
us.
mean, unless you don't want us to kill this bottle.
Kill us.
So let me establish this. We're all getting like really fucked up, right? Because I'm not. living
Yeah,
with y'all.
she works from
Unless
home
my
now.
car's getting towed.
I mean, it's whatever.
You guys, I
Alright,
can put
let's
your
go.
car in my spot and I can move. Somewhere.
It's whatever. It's quarantine.
Do you wanna ride?
What you been doing during this quarantine?
Working.
Okay, you still be
That,
working from home?
at least you did better that time.
I didn't say nothing.
He
I didn't
said,
say nothing.
I work in.
My nigga.
I didn't say nothing at all. I was like, I was more like,
cut, right, Bill?
Nobody
Jimmy
else,
Chop,
nobody
chop,
else
chop.
even heard me, bro.
I
I'm so mad.
No, we didn't hear you. We was in our own combo.
I left it alone. I didn't say shit at all.
Every now
In my
and
mind, I was
then.
like, my
Hey,
fucking
be
time.
careful, y'all banging the
I
glasses.
know. Well, this happened.
I'm sorry, there's no y'all.
Wait, is it my cut?
This didn't happen from banging the glasses. This happened from
Bang.
banging.
From bang.
Just banging.
Oh.
Shut
No,
up.
I'm just playing. No.
No, we don't use glasses, beer.
Why would we?
Hey, no, you know some people do like suction, the suction cups with the glasses. Yes, it's like a therapeutic thing.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's
Yes.
like,
it's like Chinese therapy.
yes.
Okay.
And they take like little fire and they put it under there and it sucks the skin and then you use it to kind of like pull the. Yeah.
I've actually always wanted to do
Don't
acupuncture.
start.
I've always wanted to do acupuncture because my back is fucked.
Oh, I thought you meant like you wanted to
I'm not
do
saying
it.
that.
Oh, do it on somebody? Fuck no.
perform.
But no, but I want to have acupuncture done so I can get like my chakras.
We'll get you a taper set.
I
You
really
want to
wanna
start doing what?
Engaging my ear.
Get you a taper set. Be like me.
I want to put some white.
So
with it.
let's talk
And my
about
friend Duane.
let's talk about JB's womp womp talk here for a second, right?
What the fuck
Yeah,
is
that-
that?
that's
Well,
what
he's getting ready to break it down.
And that's what I feel like it is. So with
did you
JB,
cut these?
yes. So with JB's womp womp talk is you all ready to go? Like,
Yeah, let's do it.
Like,
yeah,
damn, bro.
But you know where it came from? It not trying to be funny.
Hey, hold
When
on.
we
Let
was
me
in the
tell y'all.
car-
Y'all cheating because y'all can see all my cards.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, if anybody, I don't know, but
If any job, you don't know like damn, she got a full face.
Y'all can see it right here.
I'm not seeing.
Look.
They can
Wow,
see
my-
it. I'm not seeing shit.
Shout out to my stepdad. He just said JNASTY, and I know he had a smart ass comment. I know he had a smart ass comment too.
JNASTY.
I know he did. He said JNASTY. Dot,
yes, this
Hey,
your
don't do
boy
that.
used to throw parties, and that was the name. That was
That was his moniker.
JNASTY.
Hey,
Alright, it's your
I
boy
wasn't there.
JNASTY.
Look, our squad used to be known as JNASTY and the Kent Boys.
No, it wasn't.
It was, matter of fact, no, it was just the Kent Boys.
It was a lot of names.
It was the Kent Boys.
It was a lot of
It
names.
was
I
the
was
Kent
never
Boys.
there for
In
the
the
events,
party,
but I
that's what I
heard
was doing.
stories.
We're not getting into
We're not getting to that, but like I said, that is womp
Wait,
womp
can
talk,
we
right?
just
Smart,
tell
don't do
the
that,
one
okay?
story?
So-
The
so-
one story, Josh.
So
the
about
one
his
story.
womp womp talk.
The one that you told me where you put the girl.
Hey, hey.
No.
No,
No,
not even.
No.
Damn.
Nuh-uh.
Damn, I gotta leave you hanging with the girl.
You gonna get on here and get us in trouble. And then,
Shit.
You must say like
well,
us.
because we're enabling.
Yeah, we are
We're
technically. So
enabling.
yeah,
If we
we
were
are.
like, oh yeah,
I need that card.
how many
You
cards
need
you
the
got?
box.
I need the card that got the instructions.
Yeah.
Okay, how many cards you got though?
But basically, JB's womp womp talk is he talks up something to the point where you think it's gonna happen, and then
I got 11.
you base like a
my bad.
50-50 on
Just
whether or
put
not
the
the
card
shit's
in
gonna
the
go
middle.
down.
My stepdad, my OG tunes in. Hell yeah, alright.
I got
Good to
10.
see you, boy. Hey, to pass your bedtime, boy. What time is it? It's 12:35.
Yeah, I got 10.
People past 40, they sleep at 8:30. Oh, he didn't hear me on that one. Okay.
Okay, so where am I put this?
So I hope for those that
Here's
we're-
the card
we're-
right here. The starting
So I
card.
hope for those
It's
that
my
were.
turn, right?
Yeah. And then thank you.
So for those of y'all that are listening, that was my explanation of
Here she goes. Here she goes.
That's my explanation of JB's womp womp talk. I tried to explain it.
Okay, go ahead, Wayman.
I didn't retract over what I said.
No.
Basically, Josh be talking like he'll hype some shit up, like Halloween, and he'll be like, let me give you a perfect example. I'm gonna give you a story. This is what the fuck happened on the very first Drunkcast. Was it the very first one? The very first one, season 1. This is how we got to the Drunkcast. Because we were supposed to be going out. Josh was like, yeah, let's turn up. We finna go to a club. We finna turn up. We
It is not 1-2.
Didn't go nowhere.
We like, okay, Josh, yeah, let's do it. I'm down. You done talk me into it. You know, I don't really have nothing to
What ended up
wear.
happening? I forgot.
You
Wait, hold on.
got,
Look, so your motherfucking ass was like, so where y'all want to go? Huh? I don't know. I don't know.
so
I don't know where
what
to go.
club we going
Like,
to?
so where we going to?
What clubs we popping?
Knowing me and her ass don't ever really go out like that. We don't go the fuck out. We don't do that. We are known homebodies. It's proud of
Why
it.
is your ball so big? Oh damn! I ain't got my hand.
Matter of fact, let's tell that story. So that's the reason why I brought up Womp Womp Talk, right? For the longest, this motherfucker back when we was in college
How did
was
you
like,
get your ball so big?
he gauged it himself.
You
When we was back in college, he was talking about he wanted to get his
I'm
fucking.
gonna gauge
I'm gonna gauge my tongue.
tongue.
So after us
Do
getting
you
on
ever
his,
get food stuck in there?
after us being on his head for so fucking long about him actually getting his tongue gauged, he finally was like, "Fuck it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do it."
No, he had it. It was bothering you.
No,
wasn't it?
but for a minute he was talking about doing it and just
And
didn't
you
fucking
can't
do
let me
it.
see your tongue hole. I can't even see shit. Go ahead. How the fuck?
Well, this is what happened, and like it was on some drunk shit. So I had an industrial. Matter of fact,
Yes, you did.
it was me and
Yes,
3
you
other
did.
motherfuckers were supposed to get an industrial. I'm the
Natir
only
was
nigga
one of
that got
them.
it.
So if y'all know
So it's
Natir,
supposed
he
to
was
be
one of them.
Me, Kyle, he's supposed to get it. Shine
And
and
Natir.
Ray Road Dash.
And Natir. Because he was
We
with
was all
y'all.
supposed to who? Yeah. So they were supposed to get it with me. So I got my shit done first.
I got
Who
this
skip?
one,
Who
so-
skip is that?
Me too.
I got
She
my-
skipped him. It's
It's
on you.
you.
I got my
Where's
shit
the
done first.
ashtray?
No, the fuck she didn't start off with a set.
That's what I said. Here she go. Here she
On that
go.
bullshit.
Josh, can you give me I'm straight. I told you I be whooping their asses.
She cheating.
So we was all in the quad.
I
We
didn't
was
even handle
supposed to
the
go
deck
get.
this time.
We all had
That's
ideas.
serious.
Let's go get a piercing. So it was alright, bet. So I got my shit done first. It didn't hurt. I was like, alright, cool. So y'all next. Motherfucker was like, oh yeah, I keloid quick. I can't get it done. Ray was like, well, I can't start over. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
No, listen, I was just.
Let's do it
Welcome to my
again.
world. Welcome to my
Can
world.
we do it again? Let's do it again. Let's all go get piercings. I'm down.
I can't get piercings. I got keloid skin.
See,
I can't-
once
I
we
can't
got
get
to the
tattoos.
tattoo place,
I can get
that's
that. I can
all
get
the excuses I heard. I can't get it. I was like, so y'all motherfuckers let me do this. And I mean, but it was cool. I didn't give a fuck.
I legitimately couldn't though, because I have keloided skin.
That's
like,
the main excuse I heard.
Well, that's true.
Well,
Well,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I'm
just
I
saying,
have
like,
a
that
bleeding
was a-
disorder, and I still got hellion piercings. Like,
Look, I turned 18. My mom was just over here the other night. She brought us some food. Yesterday, actually. And she was like, yes, on me. She was like, you turned 18 and you just went crazy. Like, you shaved your head. You started getting all these piercings.
your head?
I got the half of my head shaved. Yep.
The whole half?
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God. I
it was
would
like,
never.
it was more like a little section.
A corner.
Yeah.
Okay. Like your frontal lobe right here?
Yeah. Like this little
For,
patch.
no, at one point in time though, she did have a whole
The
side.
whole half?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I think originally it was the whole half.
When you dyed it blonde,
And then I let it grow back a little bit, and then it was like just
My
this
mom
patch right
freaked
here.
her ass when I went
But it was bomb.
blonde. When I went blonde, she was like, "What the fuck you think? Who do you think you are?
That's
60 years old and you just dyed your hair blonde."
oh shit.
When I'm either like not stressed out, but like when I'm like pissed off and I can't do shit, or I can't fight, or I can't really. I either go to the gym, get a piercing, or get a tattoo.
I want another one. If y'all see this motherfucker right here,
It's me.
this is my first and my only. I want one all of
That's
it.
a lonely ass tattoo, y'all.
It is, but trust me, my nigga, this summer though, when this coronavirus is lifted,
Yeah.
and you can go back to tattoo parlors, best and believe this whole arm about to be covered. This whole arm about to be covered.
Hit him with that. All right, I'm gonna head out.
I remember when SpongeBob actually that one show where he was turning into like not a sponge, but like his holes were filling up. Like
Cause he had the suds.
no, not filling. I don't know what it was, but I know he had like a monotone voice, like just real monotone.
All the time I was filming, I was trying to be normal.
Oh yeah,
He was like, I am normal. I know what normal
I like
is.
this.
Like, this is normal, Squirrel. This is the normal way you make it.
Hey, how are you?
Yep.
That's honestly when SpongeBob started changing though. Like it wasn't funny no more. It was like the writing changed.
Some tea. I like to keep tea, but
I don't like
chill,
it.
chill,
I bought a
chill.
whole box and like 2 little ones of stress and detox and regular lip.
Let's do a one gotta go. Fuck it. Let's do a one gotta go while you're playing phase 10.
What the fuck is that?
So a one gotta go is you got 4 things and one of them gotta go. The one you pick to go is the one that no longer exists. So basically it'll no longer exist.
It's on you, bro.
So I mean, so the one gotta go is pop, juice, tea,
Pop.
and liquor.
Pop.
Yeah, pop. Definitely pop.
Well, there's the
I don't
game.
drink pop.
Right, there.
Well, there's the game.
I would drink pop too.
Say
but-
that
I only drink pop when I'm
Y'all
actually
was-
drinking like a drink.
Y'all was supposed to say the one. I didn't get a chance to finish.
Roll up jar.
Y'all supposed to say the ones that y'all keep, and then the last one that was left was the one that got to go. But they both
That's
said
always why I have it.
they both said pop. So that's that. Me fucking since we talking about it, the one that can go between liquor, pop, juice, and tea. Damn, this is a drunk ass, but damn near liquor. Like
What?
What?
Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I'm a
This
smoker.
whole show is based
I'm
on
a
liquor.
I'm a smoker rather than a drinker, but I do a drunk cast because I love getting drunk around my friends, as you see.
So, and when you was with us in college, nigga, you was drinking every time I was drinking.
Okay.
Every
That's,
time.
that was what we did.
Or were you just a bad influence?
No.
No, that's just what we was doing. That's just college.
No, he wasn't a bad influence. I was in.
There's
I was
liquor
in.
everywhere in college.
I was an influence on
Everywhere.
myself.
There was like, when we went to the store, our store was Walmart. We didn't fuck with Kroger.
Nope.
It was Walmart.
Yep.
Every time we
Actually,
went,
no, we did.
I don't give a fuck if
Walgreens.
I just donated plasma and I didn't get paid yet. $40, 30. I'm sorry, 20 was on food, 20 was on liquor.
Because that
And
40
we made that shit
right back. That
We made
that
that
40
shit
right
right
back.
back.
That 40 was so easy to
Man, I was like, oh, y'all already know. I was like, dude, it's game time.
He
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
He put down the 40. 4.
That's when it turned whole. You
Did
can
I?
get.
Yes.
You can get.
I swear I didn't put down no food.
ketchup
No, I didn't put down no
for
food.
$6.79.
Yes, that's what that's
Hell yeah, I was getting three of them. $20.
I couldn't put down no food. But yeah, man, like partying back at ISU used to be so fun, and it burnt me out though. I realized
burn you out.
it burnt me the
It
fuck
only
out.
burns you out
Ah,
because you stop.
shit.
Once you stop,
She
then
coming
it
to
burns
the
you out.
table.
Because
Coming
if
to
it was
the
15 of us
table.
doing it, all it took for a certain motherfucker's mind to do it. If I was doing
See?
it, motherfuckers was doing it.
Wow. So are the guys just about to? We about to be out?
Guys' night.
Disrespect us again.
Yeah, almost.
Let me tell you what these motherfuckers did, just because I got somebody and I got another girl here that I can talk to. So me and
You
Wayman,
got a nice hand.
you ain't listening.
No, fuck that. Ain't no goddamn girls like this motherfucker. We
it is.
here.
What's that
We
here?
here. We here with y'all.
It is.
And you
Okay,
got
so let me
mine.
tell you what
I said you already-
these guys did. So we were getting ready to do an episode of the Drunkcast one night, right? Me and him got into it, and I was like,
Truth
"Fuck
comes
it,
out.
fuck it." I'm just because my attitude is not right. I can't do this.
Yo,
episode
we
with
heard
y'all.
her on
It's
the
on
phone the entire night, and I'm like, she's going to fuck off.
They decided
She's
to
going to
still do the
fuck.
episode.
Talking to Dewan. Talking to Dewan.
They decided to still do the episode, and they was calling it like guys, not like they were. It was
a guy's idea.
It was a man thing, and they.
Don't play. It's episode 5 of the Wei'S World Drunkcast Guys
Josh,
edition.
you.
Here I go.
Who you responding to?
Ooh,
I'm
baby,
texting my OG,
baby.
my stepdad.
Go.
Hey, where's your guys' light? Oh, here
I had
it
to
is.
come see it. I gotta go see him tomorrow too. I
Share
gotta
it.
go see my sister. I gotta go pay that visit. That's off top.
We got you.
I gotta go see my OG.
But
Go back home.
it's on you, sir. But yeah, we did a guys' night. Like, and Shanice,
Ooh,
What's
my
that
ears look
Yeah.
big.
Shanice wanted me to come back there and to, be like, hey babe, I'm sorry, like I apologize, I didn't mean to make you so mad. It's gonna be okay. Like just come outside and do this drunk cast with us. Me and JB on the other
Whose
hand
turn
was
is
like,
it?
it's his. On the other hand, me and JB was like, fuck it.
Did Ronnie say he has a way over here?
Do you have a way over
You got a
there?
way over here, Ronnie? Come over.
Even though, hold on, if you come over here and we're supposed to be doing talking sports, and you, matter of fact, come on, bring your ass over, because I got a mouthful for you, Crony. I have a mouthful for
Oh,
you.
is that what
Literally,
it is?
have you
It's
seen
talking
this nigga's
about
mouth?
sports. We're supposed to talk about sports.
That's his other show. Women got 3 shows, girl. 3.
I do 3 different podcasts.
So what's this one?
This is the
This
drunk
is the
cast.
Drunkcast. Then we have a podcast.
That's like my
That's
main
just me
show.
and him.
And then I do a sports show. I do multiple things.
And
So
then
the
we,
podcast is the one you were talking about earlier, the wife, husband one.
No,
Oh,
that's
that's
the
the
new
show.
show. That's the new show
that's
that
gonna
we
be
do.
4.
I'm about to have 4 shows that I do.
Damn, y'all, coronavirus up in here. They doing business.
Oh, they've been doing
Why
that
is that
before.
coronavirus?
When I say
Because all you got is time.
That's how
Invest in
This is
yourself.
going on before.
Hell
it'll
yeah.
be a
It's
year in
almost a year.
August. It'll be a year in August that we've been.
Fuck, how come I'm only hearing about this on the drunk one?
Actually, you heard
Honestly, I
about
don't even know why
last
we
time you
never
was
did
here.
any drunk casts when you came over, because he was definitely doing a podcast at
Yeah,
that
because
point.
you remember that night that I got so drunk I passed out on your couch? Mm-hmm.
Well, probably because I wasn't here. As far as the drunk cast.
Yeah, you were.
No, he was coming, but
That was when they were in their old apartment and they cooked pizza.
so JB's introduction, his first thing
No, that was
was
Soooooo night. That was
Yeah.
when I was going to take the pictures at that club.
Yeah.
JB hopped on the episode of the Wei'S World podcast first, and then after that, the very next one he hopped on, we got drunk on,
Who put this
and we
on?
just called it the drunk
It's
cast.
bro time.
Who's on you?
We just called it the
He's
drunk
out.
cast, and so no, I'm not. I still got 3 cars right.
Oh.
I just keep it ducked off. But no, so after that, we just started doing drunk casts, and we've been the drunk cast squad ever since.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. Like, that was like, it was fun as fuck. I actually still have
Where's your cup at?
My cup's so cool.
this shit.
Shannys?
I still have it.
God damn, y'all, come on.
I'm gonna
Look
have to-
here.
Yeah, I need a second to.
No, you was talking all that shit.
Woo!
In the message. You was talking all that shit in the
I need a
message.
second to center. Like, let me center.
I'm just saying, she was talking cash in the motherfucking message.
Cash shit, because
Goddamn,
I
bro.
still out drink your ass.
Ooh.
Let's
I
go.
haven't met a motherfucker that could.
Let's go.
I tried it, passed out.
Yeah.
Many have tried and passed out.
So if y'all don't know,
Many.
matter of fact, on Facebook Live, let me.
My bro was talking shit.
Hold on,
Tough.
let me tell y'all, I passed out trying to keep up with JB. So JB was like, I'm throwing a quad party. Come over, everybody come over. We all met up. He was like, let's all take shots. We're trying to see who can keep up with the most. We got to about 15. I remember 15 marks on my arm. We got to 15 shots. After shot number 15,
this nigga was on the floor on his back.
no, the thing is, no, I wasn't. I was on the couch.
Niggas is walking past waving.
I was on the couch.
He's in the kitchen. Oh, you talking about not on kid?
No, not on kid, motherfucker.
Okay, yeah.
I'm talking about
same difference, goddamn shit.
I said a quad party. That's in the quad.
Either way, you was the first one out every time.
No,
it was you out first, and it was CJ.
But no, so look, right? So after
CJ, man, you need to hit a nigga up, bro. Like for real, like start hitting motherfuckers up, bro. I'm gonna try to reach out to you, fam, on some real shit. I'm gonna try to reach out to you.
If somebody put that we don't own the rights, somebody would put that in the music.
But no,
so let me tell you a story. So look, right? So I was on the couch, I was passed out. My homeboy, Tommy Shields, Leo West, Leo West.
Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy, Leo West.
Damn, I didn't get in touch with bro too.
Bro literally picked me up and took me back to Shanice's dorm because he saw I was drunk. That's why I fuck with him so heavy, because he literally picked my big ass up and took me back over there. I woke up the next morning without a single memory of what the fuck happened the night before. People had to fill in different pieces and was walking up to me like, nigga, you got drunk as fuck last night.
Where can I hold this?
You know,
That's
hold on, y'all. We're trying to find a stand.
hold on. So, Josh, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Go in the second room and get that white chair.
This is called
And
drunk
bring
what?
it. The Drunkcast. The Wei'S
no,
World.
it's not gonna look right.
Hold on, I'm gonna let her say it.
Don't do this. That's not gonna look right.
I was gonna say if you put it in the kitchen.
It's still not gonna catch everybody.
Say it again. I'll just put it under yours.
But I mean, literally, if it's under the chairs, you should still be able to see us.
We can try it.
Or we can put the chair right here in the
So
corner.
get the white chair?
Yeah, we can. I say we can try it. But basically, the next morning, I asked everybody what the fuck happened. She saw me. She left. She ran past me.
So let's pause. Explain what this is. Your past.
Let women explain it.
Okay.
So this is the Wei'S World Drunkcast. My name is Way. This right here is my beautiful wife, Shanny the Shooter, and this empty space belongs to my homeboy, Mr.
Homeboy, nigga.
My brother.
We family, nigga. Don't do that.
You right, my brother, Mr. TF317, JNASTY himself.
Okay,
Joshua
put your phone up in the chair and see if it can see everything.
And y'all all know who the fuck I am. I'm already tipsy. Yeah, it's my fucking live on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's your live.
Hello.
So I don't know everybody.
Can they see?
They can see.
They can see.
They can see
They
hard.
can see that. Hey.
Wow.
Okay, so push the chair back a little bit.
All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Bro.
Oh no. Okay. Can everybody see everybody? All right, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. What's up, y'all?
We live, baby.
Welcome to Jump Rock.
So, for those on Breeze Live, if you don't know, I'm back here. My name is Way. I run 3 podcasts: the Wei'S World Podcast, the Wei'S World Drunkcast, and Talking Sports with Way and Crony. You can find me on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, pretty soon iHeart Radio, and anywhere else that you get your local podcasts. And that's pretty much it. That's who I am. But for those that's been watching on Facebook Live, so basically, so Shanice has walked past me. When she walked past me, it's because I guess the night before I embarrassed the fuck out of her.
They still can't win.
I gotta cook some real
Over
tips.
5 times.
And
I'm tipsy.
real tips.
And I already got the first hand. Alright, let's go.
Go ahead.
No, it's me.
No, he still talking. Go ahead.
So,
go ahead.
So when Shanice walked past me, I was like, what the fuck is going on? She was like, what you mean? Well, she didn't say shit to me. Her ass just walked past, hopped on the bus, and went to work. And so meanwhile,
I didn't have time.
Meanwhile, my halfway dazed ass is scrambling, trying to figure out what the fuck happened the night before. So I asked everybody I came in contact with, what happened, and they was like, nothing, bro. You good. You normal. Like, everybody get drunk like that. You perfectly fine. Shanice's ass came home from work that night was like, you embarrassed me. You embarrassed me in front of my new friends. I just met these people. You embarrassed the fuck out of me. It was just a long ass night. And it was all because my dumb ass tried to keep up with him.
Damn.
Well,
I
look,
forgot to play the music.
many have tried, y'all. Many have tried. And none.
You love that game.
Has
This
conquered.
is my fucking game.
And when I
Let's
say,
play.
y'all,
So you better.
none has
Let's
conquered.
play.
I've been to other university campuses and partied with other motherfuckers and went shot for shot with niggas.
Y'all,
And
what's
motherfuckers
the-
told me,
the
hey
radio
bro,
station?
I'm cool, bro. I'm
What's the
Gucci. I'm
radio
good.
station?
Like, it's not a good thing, you know what I'm saying? But I can handle my liquor. I like to drink. And I don't turn away from no competition. I don't. Goddamn, especially when it comes to drinking. Oh, hell yeah. I've done a 30 pack Busch Light challenge twice. Done that. I've done the
30 what?
So if you get a 30 pack of Busch Light, you gotta drink it in less than 2 hours. I mean, it's really not hard to do because Busch Light is like kind of water a little bit.
It's not.
I've done that twice. I've done the 30 shot challenge 3 times.
Put it down.
3. Like I said, y'all, when it comes to drinking games, hell yeah. Goddamn it. If you want to win a drinking game, put me on your team. And you can ask anybody that know me.
We're telling stories. Let me tell y'all about my freshman year in college.
Music. Y'all want to play the music. Like,
And shout out to my girl
listen
JK
to us.
because she used to put who put me on. Who put the 10 down?
I did. It's
So
his
good.
turn. Y'all
She
are
put
horrible
us on
multitaskers.
all of the drinking games that I know and started playing with y'all like further down the road, like King's Cup.
Oh.
Fuck
Wait,
that.
what the fuck are you doing
We're
over
not
here?
not even gonna get into it.
It's 2 sets of 3.
No, bro.
Bro, it's 2 sets. The first phase is 2
1
sets of
second,
3.
3. I'm on the second phase.
No, the
No,
fuck
we
we're
started
not.
the
We
game
started
over?
Yes.
Damn, y'all.
Why you
That's
think?
what
Why you
they
think
have
we
to
all
do.
put
Don't
out 2
listen.
sets of 3?
2 sets of 3. Alright, that's fine. Okay, that's good.
You got it? Are you ready?
Maybe not.
Are you sitting on the edge of your seat?
Ooh, awkward. That was a real awkward silence. It was like,
Everybody was like, well, nigga,
I don't know.
are you? No, goddamn it, no. That pissed me off there because I'm over here thinking I'm on my second. Damn, I'm about to fucking lose. Alright, that's cool.
Are you ready? It's me and this Mary Jane.
I'm done.
Oh no, y'all. Oh boy.
Somebody bring my speaker in here? That's my phone.
I don't
That's
know.
your phone tweaking.
I don't know.
That's your phone tweaking. Tweaking, like tweaking.
You must have started before you came over here, huh?
She did.
She said.
I had a whole bottle of this size.
So we
Hennessy at
said,
my house.
don't watch the
But that's
live
the,
and be driving.
that's the,
And you took it upon
Yourself
yourself
to
drink
drink
and
before
drive.
you
That's
drink.
even worse. See, we don't condone that.
You don't
Listen,
condone on the
y'all
ways
was
for a
gonna
drunk
pick me
ass.
up. Y'all was gonna come pick me up.
He could have in our car. Like we could have did a mean swoop.
Nah, 'cause we was in the
He
boonies.
didn't
Oh,
volunteer.
she is like deep west. Like,
No, I'm not. It takes me less than 20 minutes
She
to
trying to
get
figure out where I'm
here.
at.
oh, you ain't deep west.
Yeah,
Wait. You're in Coatesville. You're an hour away.
First
No,
of all,
I
I
live on 47th in Georgetown.
That's right by the job.
Yes.
I should have said something. I would have swooped you.
You already know.
Oh,
where
by
I
the
live
West
at.
Center. See, is Broad Ripple like the center, or is downtown the center?
Downtown.
Well, it depends. It depends.
No,
because,
downtown
I mean,
is the center of Indianapolis, Indiana.
no. Well, I'm talking about from as far as like
is
where
this
I
still-
live.
I can't tell
From where I
if
live,
it's still
it'll
live
be-
or not. Is it still on my phone?
Y'all.
Yeah, I'm still on live.
Do you wanna
What the
ride
fudge?
me? Wanna die
What
for
the
I'm
me?
talking about the host party that I started though. Like, how do I know if it's still?
Ain't that some shit?
Whose turn is
Pulling
it?
up to the beat, yeah.
What is that? You know,
My
Oh,
stepdad-
it
don't work.
It's
I
your
said that
turn.
because some real tips. He's like, nigga, real tips at.
Ooh, tips. That sounds good.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be cooking something this weekend.
you were supposed to make some real tips.
We're not doing that.
Let's go.
I'm off the whole
Then
weekend.
one more
What's
month
on you?
before
I
that.
need to bring the grill to y'all. I got
Yeah,
3 grills at the house. I need to bring one to y'all.
Hey, can you bring one to me too, so I can barbecue on the 4th? The day that you said you were coming, right? Y'all were all coming,
I'm
right?
taking an extended lunch to come.
Okay, right.
Because I probably stay here in town. I probably stay here at their house.
Okay,
I'm
well,
working.
when
Speak
do
up.
you go back home?
Should we grab the grill before then?
I mean, you got plenty of time.
Do I?
Plenty.
You know my hours I put in as a private student?
Is it a lot?
You should know.
Yeah, do you know how many hours I work?
But
So
that's
yeah,
my thing.
we both
How
have
am I
plenty of
going?
time.
Plenty of time is a lot.
It's not you.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear excuses.
Okay.
Thank
And
you.
that concludes the Bree and JB corner of the podcast, where they
You be
discuss,
trying me.
where
You
they
be trying me.
discuss multiple topics. Hopefully, we'll have more.
I was trying to be real
Okay,
quick,
we'll
like,
go down to
She
7.
did.
Then that makes it my turn.
Y'all want to see Aisha Queen? Hey, you. I told you don't fucking play with me. I've been with you
I
there.
don't know what that was.
That's
They
2
didn't even
times in
get
a
to
row, nigga.
finish the second
don't fuck
part.
with the
They
third one. I'm
started-
gonna come with some shit. I'm gonna come with some ah.
You got no wrong. I belong to you. Yes? No?
No.
Nobody? You don't?
I am just giving up.
Oh,
Y'all know every time I see your face, it makes me want to sing. And every time I think about your love, it drives me
Crazy, be my lady. Yeah,
Yes!
I just didn't know.
Wait.
I didn't know the
Tell
name.
me what's
Every time I
wrong
see your face.
with your boyfriend. Ah, come on.
Come on.
You hold the key.
I know that one.
Love me like I do.
I belong to you.
And
You belong to me.
Hey, man.
Wait.
Oh,
Say that was damn
oh,
it.
God. Oh, God.
Damn it, Michael.
Oh, God.
Who the fuck is Michael?
It's from the
It's from The Office, but no.
Yeah, I'm about to say from
Okay, guys, I'm done. See you later.
Yeah.
No, I'll be back.
But did we hit that shit or
Let me
no?
take a. Come here. See that?
My fault.
Whose turn is it?
Damn.
Okay, so
Miller.
look, if y'all could come back with us on live, we're gonna take a brief intermission, talk about some things amongst the four of us. We'll be right back with you.
Pizza.
So, for those that are watching this part right here, this is not live on Facebook. This is recorded after we got off live. This is the outro. We sipped on Incredible Hulks. We sipped Hennessy. We had Hypnotic
And pizza.
and pizza. Bree decided to join us on this Drunkcast.
What's up, y'all?
She said she wants to come back for more, so we might have a fourth member of the Drunkcast squad. Just kind of depends. But thank everybody for listening. Thank you all so much for watching on YouTube. Thank you all so much if you watched on Facebook Live. Your engagement is what we love. We appreciate you all so much. This is the first time also, by the way, that I went live on the Wei'S World podcast page. So if you want to see me do that more, please let me know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. And if you're on one of the podcast site, don't forget to leave 5 stars in the review. I have been your boy, Way. You can find me on Instagram at how_way_how. You can find me on Facebook at Wei'S World. And you can find me everywhere else at Wei'S World.
I have been your co-host, Shanny the Shooter. You can find me on Instagram at Shanny the Shooter. You can find me on Twitter, I believe, at Shanny the Shooter. I am also on TikTok at The Shanny Show, so you can check me out. I'll be making TikToks in my office. Where they can find you at? On Instagram at...
On the spot.
The spotlight.
This is our first broadcast.
Listen,
You're gonna put it on
you
the
can
spot.
find me. It's called Best Puerto Rican. Okay, make sure you put an underscore in between Best and Puerto Rican on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat.
And
This your boy JNASTY. Like, what's happening? Talking what's happening. Y'all got to be y'all.
It ran out of time.
Wow.
People on
Anyway, y'all know you can find me at Big Deuce Deuce, Snapchat, Instagram, Mr. T Up, Mr. _ T _ Up, Facebook.
We need to get
You
a
can
story.
find, let's say you can find him
We
under
need to
Josh,
get
or
a
you can
story.
hit him up under the Wei'S World page as well. You can hit anybody up here under the Wei'S World page, and my Instagram. It is wrong as fuck on that logo. It is Wei'S _ World 93, not Wei'S World 93.
Wei'S
But-
_ 93.
Wei'S _ World 93.
Wei'S
Shane the
_
Shooter.
World
No,
_
no.
That's Puerto Rico.
How the fuck is that? Give it here.
Wow.
That's
Put
what
that on
happens
there.
when you get
Put my
drunk,
shit.
okay?
Cause hold up. So look, it's Wei'S _ World 93 on Instagram. It is Wei'S World 93 on Facebook. If you can't find the Wei'S World page, your boy is out here. By the way, let me just go ahead and do a humble brag for y'all real quick. See, to some of y'all it may not mean shit, but to me it means a lot. I got my first 60 subscribers on YouTube.
Hey, goddamn it! But it was 2370317 on time. What's happening? Like, what's happening?
I got my first 1,000 streams from these podcasts. God
Hey, goddamn it! Yeah,
Can we talk about growing and improvement? Growing and improvement, and for everybody that's tuned in to all the episodes, if you tuned into this one, thank you so much because you are a part of the first 1,000 streams.
I mentioned this earlier too. Real quick. What is my favorite thing to barbecue?
Ribs.
The first person that actually says the answer in.
Did you say it? Have you said it on here?
I have said it. I mentioned it several times about me barbecuing. It was like little small clippings, but if you caught it, me and my OG, our favorite thing to barbecue when we link up and get together.
Another contest?
If y'all can tell me what our favorite thing is, $25 gift card.
So that's two different promotions we're running here on Wei'S World. The first one is to tell him what was the first topic that he introduced. The second contest.
That's a $25 gift card right there too.
And the second contest is tell him what is his favorite thing to barbecue. He said he's mentioned it multiple times. I don't even know the answer to this one. But he said he mentioned it multiple times.
You know the answer.
Across multiple broadcasts.
Shanice, you know the answer to this one.
I think I
Oh,
just
you
said it.
definitely know. You definitely just said it.
Oh.
Wow. Well, they know. But still.
I just fucked up. I didn't know.
But this is going to make y'all tune in and actually watch and pay attention and
That's
listen.
$50 on the line. For two simple answers. It's $50 on the line. So once again, thank you all so much for watching the Wei'S World Podcast. Thank you all so much for listening to the Wei'S World Podcast. I have been your boy Wei, and you have yourself a good day if you're watching in the day, and a good night if you're watching at night. Peace.
Yows, goddamn yows.
Bye.